Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Introducing, we're from group of 3 and the member is Nurwildani Anugrah, Ila Azis, and me, Musfira. And our material is plane figures. The first presenter is Musfira. Plane figures definition. Flat shapes are shapes that have a flat surface and are formed from two dimensions. These dimensions are length and width. In addition, flat shapes also have areas, perimeter, sides, angles, and several symmetrical lines with regular shapes. It's just the flat wake don't have them. There are several flat shapes including circles, squares, rectangles, parallelograms, rhombus, triangle, pentagon, and trapezoids. Next is types of plane figures. The following types and formulas of flat shapes are commonly used in learning mathematics, namely triangles, squares, rectangles, parallelograms, rhombus, kites, trapezoid, and circles. First is a circle. A circle is a flat shape consisting of all points in the plane with a certain distance from the center point. All points in the circumference of a circle have the same distance. The distance is called r or radius, or better than known as the radius. Flat-shaped circles are composed or curves, not straight lines, so they are different from polygon or are not even a type of polygon. The characteristic of a flat-shaped circle, among others, first, has a radius r, or the distance from the edge of the line to the center point. Second, has an angle of 118 degrees. And last, have an infinite number of folding and rotational symmetry. Its diameter divides the building into balanced sides. And the next presenter is Nurwildani Anugrah.
Square shapes are also called squares. This flat shape is a two-dimensional flat shape formed from 4 eggs and has the same side line. The characteristics of the square are as follows. All sides are the same length, the diagonal are the same length, but they intersect at right angles to each other. Thus bisecting each other has 4 axes of rotation and fold symmetry. Each angle measures 90 degrees. Rectangular. A rectangular shape is a flat shape with two side lengths that are the same and parallel to their partners. There are four right angles in a rectangle with opposite sides. Rectangular features has right angles, has two axes of symmetry, folding and turning, has two diagonals of the same length. Every two pairs of sides must be parallel and the same length. Parallelogram. A parallelogram is a quadrilateral in which each pair of opposite sides is parallel. While this space is formed from two dimensions with two pairs of ribs, each edge is long and parallel to its partner. The following are the characteristics of a parallelogram. There are 4 sides with two opposite and parallel sides. A parallelogram has no axis of symmetry. Every 4 angles with two consecutive angles adding up to 108 degrees has two diagonal lines that are the same length.
Okay, I will continue the material. Rhombus. The flat shape of a rhombus is formed from 4 right triangles whose sides are the same length. The characteristic of this rhombus, among others, the diagonal interests at right angles to bisect the like. The diagonal line is a right angle. The opposite angles are equal. There are four sides of equal like, and the opposite sides are parallel. The sum of the two angles is 180 degrees. Triangle. A triangle is a polygon shape with three ends and three vertices. This flat building is included in one of the basic shapes in geometry. There are three types of triangular shapes, namely equilateral triangles, isosceles triangles, and arbitrary triangles. The three types of triangle have different sides and angles. The following are the characteristics possessed. The flat triangles in general has three sides, has three verticals. There are the sides and three angles. All sides and angles can be different size. Pentagon. The pentagon is often called the pentagon. Usually, the term refers to an equilateral pentagon, in which the five sides are interconnected. The characteristics of a pentagon, among which are as follows: has five sides of equal like and regularity. Every regular line has five equally angles. 108 degrees consists of five axes of symmetry. When added together, each angle in a pentagon ends up to 540 degrees. Trapezoid. A trapezoid is a two-dimensional flat shape formed from four edges, where the two edges are parallel, but not the same like. Just like triangles, trapezoids also have several types, namely arbitrary trapezoids, isosceles trapezoids, and right trapezoids. The general characteristics of a trapezoid are as follows: has four sides with two parallel sides, has four angles, where the two angles are adjacent to the sum of 180 degrees. The length of the sides are not always the same in a isosceles trapezoid. The lines of the legs are the same length and are parallel. Thank you.